All right. I would describe our next comedian as prepared. He asked me where he was in the set list, and I said next, to which he replied, "Oh, I need to write jokes." Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Reinhart.
Hey guys, my name is John Tortiello. I'm going to play a song for you tonight. So I've seen a lot of Sibs around here because it's Sibs weekend, and I've seen a lot of little Sibs, and they're all running around and they're so hyper and happy, and they've all been eating snow cones, and it's great. And it's made me think about like my relationship with sugar now, because like theirs is like, wow! Like, whenever I eat a candy bar, I just feel fat and sad. Like, there's no hyper that comes from sugar anymore. Like, have you ever noticed that, like, kids eat candy bars like normal things? They, you know, but, like, adults now eat candy bars, they, like, rip it like a wolf eating meat from a bone. Like, a Snickers, like, ugh! People just pull it. I noticed that. So I went to the bank the other day, and it was like, I was depositing like a big check, and every time I go to the bank now, I just feel like a total adult. Like, I've figured out how to do deposit slips and checks and everything, and I do it, and they don't have to tell me you didn't sign this like they normally did, like a year ago, and I was like really proud of this transaction, and like I went to leave, and she's like, "Wait, do you want a lollipop?" And I was like at this crossroads where like I had to choose. Like, on one hand there's this childhood that I cared about and like feels like it's slipping away, and on the other hand there's this world of adulthood, and the choice was so big. But I chose strawberry. I'm rocking the scruff tonight, and I'm happy with it, but I shouldn't be. Like, 2 claps is like what this scruff gets. Like 2... You don't like my scruff, you just don't want to make me feel bad. I think the reason that people have scruff, like, judging by my personal experience, is for when you're like walking by a mirror and you just catch a small glimpse of yourself and you're like, Jake Gyllenhaal? And then there's just the realization, it's like, that's Ahmadinejad at best. It's awful. Another reason that I like having my scruff is it's sort of helping me with like a couple body image issues I have, mainly the fact that I feel like I have a double chin. And the double chin is a very difficult thing. I've been doing this exercise to help me get rid of my double chin. It's where you open your mouth as wide as you can, then bring your front teeth as far out as they can go, and then bring it back. You're supposed to do sets of 20, and it's like... This set is just becoming The View now. I have more body image jokes, but I ate 5 cookies for dinner tonight. 2 of them were in the shower. It's the worst thing. So I think I'm going to end tonight with a piece of advice for siblings, especially those who find themselves going out and being led around by their older sibling who knows no more than you do, trust me. So if you go down by Palmer Street, I live in an apartment complex called Palmer Place. If you want to know the type of people that have lived there, I have walked past a dozen poo dollars over the course of this year. A poo dollar, for those of you who don't know, is a dollar that someone has pooed on and left there for you to pick up. And the thing about the poo dollar as well is that they're watching you. They're not okay with just the theoretical, like, oh, well, they're going to leave this dollar and somebody might pick it up. They are spying. They are from a perch. They are looking at you. And so the first experience I had with a poo dollar, I was with a friend. We were walking back to my apartment, and there's $1 on the ground, and like I should say his first experience, I had already 3 experiences with seeing these dollars and being like, yeah, you pooped on it. Great. But he's like, oh, $1. I was like, don't do it, man. Don't touch the dollar. And he was like, it might not be a poo dollar. I'm like, it's a poo dollar. And so he goes up and he just nudges it with his foot. And sure enough, it's a poo dollar. So we're like, okay, catastrophe avoided. But for these people who were just waiting on their prey to pick up the poo dollar, that was enough. And they just went crazy. They're like, poo dollar! The poo dollar! And I think my favorite part about when somebody picks up the poo dollars, nobody ever says, like, he picked up the poo dollar! Nobody says words. They just say, poo dollar! Yeah! That's my time. That's all I have.